Happy Wednesday night, guys. Let me put you down a little bit. There we go. There we go. Hi, everybody. Hey, Snug. I hope everyone's having a good week so far. My name is Emily. I'm Vintage Vibe Treasures. This is my second Christmas show today. I've got lots of items in the auction tab, so please take a look. There's some stuff that's brand new. I've been loading all afternoon. I've got crafty bits in there. I've got decor, I've got linens, and I even put the jewelry in there if there's anybody that wants to go through the jewelry. It did, yes. So as I run these shows, I always prioritize pre-bids and requests first. Hey, Angie. So those will always be prioritized, and I will continue to look for those. You can feel free to shout them out and put pre-bids in at any time. But I will do those first, and then I go through every single item in the auction tab. Tonight we have 80 items, so we may be here a while. But I go through every single item once, and then I'll go through stuff that's got bookmarks a second time. So we're gonna start with pre-bids and requests. So if you guys have any of those, please let me know. I do also have cap shipping at $9.21 on for this show. And I have a full buy it now. I take offers on anything over $5 in the buy it now. You can go straight through the app and submit an offer for up to 20% off. And then it's that simple. So we're gonna start. I have one pre-bid, I think, unless any others came through in the last couple minutes. We're gonna get a giveaway going. The giveaways today are Christmas cards, and they will reduce your shipping. So get in there, and it will be a freebie from me. You can frame Christmas cards, decorate with them. You can make gift tags out of them. There's all kinds of things you can do with antique Christmas cards. I've even seen people do full Christmas trees that the ornaments are Christmas cards. So get in there. That's what I'll be sending you if you win. And you'll be starting with discounted shipping. Shipping's also capped, so you're really ahead of the game. I've only got one pre-bid, so we're going to start with that. And then we will keep going, starting at the top unless something else comes through. So this is a Shotzi bird. He has, which I think is Walgreens. He has his tag. It is from 2018. He's got his little scarf, his hat, and then he's wearing a tree in a bag on his back. He's got plastic eyes, felt beak, and then of course like the fabric patch body. His feet are like a very hard plastic. He stands very nicely on his own, and he is gonna run starting at $6. And we're gonna do 10-second auctions. We have a lot to get through tonight, friends. Cindy, thank you so much for your pre-bid. This guy is running, but these are very sought after. Thank you so much, Cindy. That one's coming to you. All right. If there are any other requests, please let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to start at the top and work my way down. This is an Avon piece. It has, I know I'm going to kick this box every time. We're going to move it over there. So this says on the bottom, it says Avon 2002 President's Club Holiday Gift Collection, Avon Snow Lady. This is a candy dish. And the grannies are holding up the bowl. This does not have any call outs that I can see. There's a little bit of crazing on this one that you're not going to be able to see. But this lady's shopping bag is here. And this lady's bag is here. A little bit of wear to the noses. Look at her glasses. Two of them have glasses. This one does, her glasses has worn off. So just a little bit of surface wear with a little candy dish. 2002 Avon President's Club. Pretty little peppermints in there. I'm running it for just $5. It is all ceramic and marked on the bottom. But I think this would have been given as a gift to a seller, if I'm not mistaken, an Avon seller. and not ever sell Avon, so I'm not sure, but hi, babe. Hey, Cassie. All right. I also have this, babe. This is an angel piece. This is like a bisque. So it has no glaze, no paint. It's a music box, and it supposedly plays Hark the Herald Angels Sing. Yep. So Hark the Herald Angels Sing. There's your bottom. It doesn't turn. It just sits and plays. So this one's going to run for $6. It's got a little bit of schmutz, but no chips or cracks. It's in great condition. And I'm just going to let it play out. Everybody get in the giveaway. You have just under a minute on that. And we'll have a couple more giveaways throughout the night. All right, we're going to do the Kitschy Santa. This guy is pretty hefty in weight. And I don't just mean the belly. He is an artisan painted piece. He's got pretty blue eyes. He is like ceramic. I'm seeing if this is, I think it's just dirt. So he's going to run for $3. Cute for a little small shelf. If anybody is someone who switches out your smalls and minis for the season. 10 seconds on the giveaway. Everybody get in there for an antique Christmas card from me to you and some reduced shipping. We're going to let that go. See who's going to get it. Shancy Lou, congratulations. You have some discounted shipping and an antique Christmas card coming from me. All right, this guy needs a touch up on his hat right here. You're welcome. But he's an artisan painted little snowman. He is chalkware. So we're going to run him for $3. He's also pretty heavy. But he's got a little ding. He just needs some paint or a Sharpie on his hat. He looks like he's got true coal eyes. Should I sit him here for now? Are they going to fight if they're not the same color? Is my question. We have a running joke in our family that my aunt got the same toy for 2 of my cousins that are the same age, but they were different colors, and they well, the first year she got them different gifts, and they cried and fought over each other's gifts. So then the second year she bought the same gift. Then yeah, I would do different, because then it's like they have their own. And then the second year she bought the same gift but different colors, and they cried and fought over each other's gift. So now it's a running joke that she just can't buy, like she just makes the kids cry. This is a Yankee Candle resin candle holder. It does actually have the sticker. This was originally $17. And it holds a Yankee Candle. It looks like little mittens holding the candle, and it is such a textured item. So this one's going to run for $6. Yankee Candle little candle holder. Super cute. Okay. Setting that up there. Please let me know if there's anything you guys want me to hop to. There's a lot in the auction tab tonight, so please holler it out. I'm happy to hop around. I have one little village piece. I had a bunch last year and sold pretty much all of them. This is the only one that I have left. This is a porcelain piece, little couple, and they're running for just $2. If anybody does a Christmas village, that's what this one is meant for. It is not vintage, but still a nice little addition to a village set. My husband wants to do a village on the little end table where we have our Halloween village this year. So we'll see. All right, we have the wooden Magic of Winter. on two sides. Hey, Tuesday. And then on the opposite sides, it has the snowman, the little snowman hanging off of his carrot nose. This does have a little tea light insert, the wire handle, which does fold down, and then it is wood. So this one's going to run for $2. Little Magic of Winter shelf sitter. I think this one's really cute. This is from my personal collection. I have a bunch of these shaped like this that I had myself. I am going kind of quickly because we have a bunch of stuff in the, oh yeah, riser. That's a great idea. We have a bunch of stuff to get through, but please feel free to put any requests that you have in the chat. So this one has a pre-bid. This is the Hark the Herald music box. It does work. Other than a little, hey Willow, other than a little bit of schmutz on it because it is bisque, it doesn't have any call outs. So this one's gonna run for $6. Thank you, Jeannie, for the pre-bid. I added a bunch of crafty bits in today. And I do have the rest of the jewelry that didn't sell from earlier. So if anybody wants to look at that, just let me know. Thank you, Jeannie. All right. Moving along to this babe. This one is a snow baby dressed like a poinsettia. She is ceramic. She's got a couple flea bite or chips there, and then there's one on the bottom down here. But she is in pink sparkly paint, sitting on a flower pot. She's at her little booty, as you do, and she's holding the snow. Little snow baby poinsettia. This one's gonna run for just $3 as is. But I just think she's cute. Little like callback to spring when we're in the throes of winter. I'm gonna set her over here for now. All right, next is the Hallmark keepsake plate that comes with the stand. And I think that is a really nice touch. It is Hallmark. So it comes in its original box. Hey, Amanda. It is $19.91. Here is the little plate stand. And then this is the plate. It has a hanger on the back as well if you want to hang it. It says let it snow, but it sits perfectly in this little plate stand that comes with it. So you're going to get the box, the plate, the stand, all the things for just $2. This is really cute for a vignette. Little Hallmark piece. And I like the option to hang or display. And I'm sure there are other Hallmark plates like this that would work in the stand. Thank you, Jeannie. Make this back. It's even got its little styrofoam and everything. All right. That one aside. All right, this piece is as is and it has callouts. So I was setting this up. This is a handcrafted nativity scene. I have it on a tray so you can see it displayed. But almost every piece has either been repaired or needs repaired. Okay. So here's what it looks like. As you can see, it's beautiful as is. You have Mary, Joseph, the baby, the angel, the three wise men, several lambs. But they are all in need of some TLC. You've got some missing hands and arms. This one actually, his head came off. So I have several of the pieces if you wanted to try to repair them, or they can go as is. I think it gets the point across. It is 13 pieces. So one of the pieces is missing. And I'm running it for just $5 as is with all the call outs. But it is clay, handcrafted, folk art, little nativity scene. It is really beautiful, even with all of the call outs. but I wanted to offer it up in case anybody wanted to salvage it. Okay. Set that safely to the side. I do have linens today as well, but let's do our pre-bid. This is a basket. I've had this one for a while. It is all metal and it has acrylic beads as well. But the holly leaves are all metal and the filigree is metal. These are acrylic or plastic beads. It still has its tag. Originally from Garden Ridge, which is a place local to us with its little handle. The handle does not move, but I'm running it for just $5. And that one is running. It is perfect for a little gift basket. The perfect size. Thank you, Jeannie. I appreciate you. All right. We are gonna scroll back down. So I have several linens tonight and I have a lot of crafty bits. So we're definitely gonna go through those too if you are a crafter. This is like for the back of a chair. Or so if you went this way, it would hang on the back of a chair. And you could go this way and hang it on the back of a couch. It also could be used as a little dog snuggler. And you could put it on an end table, however you want to do it. Its only call out is it has a bit of an hourglass shape from wear and age, but it is hand done in the green, red, and white. And I'm running it for just $3. Let me give you a measurement. I think Sky's not feeling well. Not sure. We're at 30 inches. Either that or she played hooky today at work. No judgment either way. I used to do that all the time. Come on now, hands. 30 inches by 16 inches is what this measures. So really cute. We're running it for just $3. But if anybody likes it for the back of their chair or couch or as a little table cloth for an end table or whatever. You could also put it in a basket or a crock. It'd be really cute in that, hanging out of there. All right. We are going to do this guy. Another little wood block piece. Where'd I put him? He's up here. This is probably my favorite one of the 3 that I have. But this is a little primitive hand-painted Santa. It's got the plaid bow little insert. And then it says Merry Christmas on the back. Looks like I paid $2 for it. So that's what I'm running it for. This is from my personal collection. I've had it for many years. But I just love the primitive. So $2, little tea light holder. His little belly. He's holding the heart. I know I gotta break into my Christmas stuff. My Christmas in December show is going to be a lot of my personal collection, which is why I have this stuff very low, is so that I can get it out of here so I can make room for my stuff that I'm offloading. Because you guys know for Halloween I picked a theme, and then if my stuff didn't fit the theme, or if I couldn't make it fit in my house like like with the aesthetic, it had to go. So I was able to. I had 4 large roller tubs of Halloween, and I was able to get rid of one of them. So I have one completely empty. I'm gonna try to do the same thing with Christmas. I have 5 roller totes for Christmas, but that includes the outside stuff too. We do decorate our porch and stuff for Christmas, so that's why we have an extra one. But I'm gonna try and get rid of one for Christmas too. I think Hubs would be really happy about that. Okay. These are the cork-backed ceramic coasters. They are signed by the artist Kathy McKenna. Like that. But they're all the same. They all have their cork backing. These are the ones from last year that I told Cassie to remember the price. There they are. So you're going to get all 4 for $5. I know my basement is horrendous right now, but up here, you guys, I'm completely caught up on inventory log. And I actually have my whole wall over here is bare, and I have, well, I have about 2 totes empty. I had to use one of them for some stuff, but it's really nice to be kind of caught up. All right, this is going to run for $5. You get 4 for $5 of the ceramic coasters. And guys, I did cap shipping at $9.21. So if you're shopping today, make sure you check out the Buy It Now. I've got more Christmas in the Buy It Now. I also put stuff that's like crafty stuff. I put stuff that I thought would make good gifts in there. So check it out if you have a moment. All right, this is a commemorative plate. It's still in its box. The plastic does have a rip in it, but it's never been taken out of the box. It is by Kiara. It says, I heard the bells on Christmas Day. They're old familiar carols play. Then you've got your pretty bells. There's the church in the background. Everybody going to church on Christmas Eve. So this one's going to run for $3. It is new old stock. But I love the blue that the shadows give in the back. It's like my favorite kind of blue, like an icy blue. All right. I'll set this one back. Please let me know if there's anything you guys want me to hop to. I am just going down the line right now until I get a request or a pre-bid. If it's before number 14, please let me know because I've run up to that number. All right, here is one of the patterns. So I have a lot of cut and sew and like Christmas patterns for crafting tonight. So this one is called Christmas Critters. And it is meant for an advent calendar. So the top looks like this, and you get double-sided. So you've got all your little critters. And then you've got the calendar, of course. And then you've got down at the bottom enough to make 2 stockings. Front and back, and front and back. Cute little projects if you've got little ones that are going to be home for Thanksgiving, or if you just like to sew or craft yourself. I know a lot of people are breaking out their winter crafts. If they don't sell, they're going to go in my Crafty Bits show, which is in a couple weeks. So this one measures 44 by 34, but that doesn't really matter. It just has 2 sets of the stocking and 1 of the calendar. It's going to run for $5. Little Christmas critter. I like Frosty, how he's hanging out with all the animals. Thank you to the Rusted Willow NWI and the Snug Bungalow and Tuesday's Fun Finds for being here and modding for me. Don't feel like you have to stay or mod the whole time. I just appreciate the time that you do give. I know we all help each other out, but make sure you guys are following them. They're all sellers on the app and fantastic friends of mine. We all sell, we're like a giant Venn diagram, right? Like we all sell some of the same stuff, but then we all have our own thing too. All right, this is just a canvas stapled to a frame. Someone just cut it out. They liked yeah, see, exactly. I think about that too. So they just like the fabric. They cut out a square of it. It's 12 by 12, and they stapled it to a black frame. It's got a lot of the Believe in the Magic, Jolly Old Saint Nick, the North Pole, Ho Ho Ho, Merry Christmas, etc. So it's going to run for $3. I agree. I always really feel the love during this time of year. And so this one is running if anybody likes it. It looks cute on the back of a shelf. This would be really cute with like on the back of a shelf. And then I have like a vintage, I always set out Milk and Cookies, not the actual Milk and Cookies, but fake ones for Christmas. I have like the key, like the golden key. So that'd be a cute little setup to put in front of this. Did you guys see my shirt? It says torn between looking like a snack and eating one. With a zebra cake tree, which in my opinion is the best one. All right, this is an artisan painted tea light holder. And for those of you who've been in Snug shows, this has the snow meh. Do you guys remember this ornament from Snug's shows that Bliss said was a snow meh? I was putting this out for a show and I was like, hey, look, here he is. So he's a hand painted. The snow on top has been glittered. You'd put a tea light candle in there. But I just think it's cute. Running it for $2. And I do have a box for this. I don't think it's the original box, but I'll wrap it and put it in that box for you and then put that box in a bigger box. You did. Amanda, thank you so much. I appreciate you. That one's coming your way. It's a cutie. All right, next for a crafty bit, we have the angel fabric. I have them all folded here in a stack, so bear with me as I get through them. Why do I feel like this one's at the top? Yeah. All right, so I have a really good picture. You sent her the potato too. I love that. I'm kind of jealous about that. So this is to make an angel. So you guys know all about the cut and sew projects, right? They're from like the 70s and 80s. So here's the front and back. You've got her wings, all the trims, and then over here is the instructions with pictures. It's okay. Wait, I gotta check out my hoard at some point though. So pretty easy to make, and this is what it looks like when you're done. Right here in this corner. So just a really pretty, seems like it would stand on its own, so it'd make a nice little centerpiece or, you know, on a tree or whatever. Put it on a wreath. So anyway, I'm running it for $3. It has the pattern and the instructions on it. It tells you what you need, everything to make this little angel piece. Did you eat donuts? What did I miss? Hold on. My neighbor left donuts on my porch during my show. That's so nice. Our neighbors aren't that nice, but they do like let the dogs out when we're gone for a long time. And they did give us their cat stuff when their cat passed away. They're really great, actually. All right. I actually have 4 of these. So I have 2 sets of 2. These I think are vintage, or they're meant to look vintage. They are felt. And they look like this. They're nice and clean. They've got the reindeer and it says Merry Christmas. It is all stitched. The border is gold and then the rest is white. And they measure, for those of you who want to know, 18 by 12. So they're big. So I have 2 sets of 2. That's how I'm running them in case you want to make them the heads of your table. And they're going to run for $3 and you get 2 of them. But I thought they were really cute. They're either vintage or meant to look vintage. Okay. I have a 6-seater, so I would use something like that for the heads of the table, or like a really ornate placemat at the heads of the table. And then I make a plain, I get a set of 4 of like a planer and do it for the 4. All right, these are Coca-Cola bottles. They are Christmas 1999. They do still have it in here. I don't recommend drinking it. It has classic Santa with, look at this dog. It's the dog for me. These will ship ground because there's liquid inside, and these are glass. So it's $3 for 1, and I have 2. I do 2. But the dog really cracks me up. That's my favorite part. All right. I know. Please let me know if there's anything you guys want to see. If you want to see something up to number 22, please put it in the chat because I've run up to that number. But I'm happy to take requests and hop around as much as you guys want. All right, this is a Christmas house. And it says a country classic Christmas house. So you got the front and the back, the sides and the bottom. And look, Santa is on there. You see him? Santa's on there. This is what it would look like when you're done. So cute little project. This one seems like it'd be fairly straightforward because it's a few parts and it's all in rectangles. So if you're a beginner, this one's going to run for $3. If anybody wants the Christmas house with Santa, little cut and sew and fill with some batting. All right. We are rocking and rolling through number 3. You got it. That's the Santa. He's so good. This is an artisan piece. So someone hand painted it. But he is super kitschy. And he's got some weight to him. And he's just lovely. But I'm going to run him no pressure. I just like to run things if they're in my hand. So this one's going to run for $3. Cute for your small shelf or a little vignette. If you guys have little sleighs or something, it'd be really cute. Thank you, Amanda. I appreciate your bid. He's a cutie pie. I hope you guys, I don't have any shows tomorrow. I'm off. I know the eyebrows, right? Thank you so much. I'm off tomorrow. I'm going to the bins and then we have a chiropractor appointment. But Friday is the small size shindig. I'm still loading for that. I took all my photos this afternoon. So I'm going to sit tonight after the show when I need to rest my back and my feet. I'm going to sit and load. And I have over 40 items in there and I probably have at least another 40 to add. So go in there. The bins tomorrow, yeah. So go in there and see what's in there. Make sure you bookmark it so you can check back. I am in the morning. I'm right after the Snug Bungalow. So if you can't make it, you'll definitely want to put some pre-bids in. But that is my next show after tonight is the small size shindig. And then I'm in I have 2 raid trains this weekend. On Saturday, I'm in Rustic and Refined, which is Lynn's Bins and Red Brick Cottage Co. And then on Sunday, I'm in crafted by or curated by Courtney 605 is doing a Midwest is the best. So it's all Midwest sellers. That's on Sunday. I haven't done a lot of loading on those yet. I'll be working on it tomorrow. But those are my next shows coming up. All right, we have your choice of bell. This one does not have its clanger. Are you good? I hear noise like Benny chewing the bone upstairs, but Benny is down here. It sounded like he was chewing the bone, but he's down here. So I was just making sure. Okay. So this one doesn't have a clanger. It's got the bow on the top. I love this bow. I think it is so sweet. Benny, be nice to your face, buddy. And then it has the caroling snowman. Benny like scratches his face so hard that he starts making noise. And I'm like, dude. Okay, and then here's the other one, which is Santa. And he does have his clanger. And he has the more ornate top. So you get to choose which one you want for $3. They're both made in Taiwan. Why are you not letting me run? There we go. You can take Santa, who has the clanger, or the snowman with no clanger. And it's your choice. Okay. I'll set them back here. The next item is a large item, and I actually have it plugged in behind me. So he's right here. You can see him lit up. I'm going to show you what's on the box, and then I'll unplug it and bring it up. So this is a St. Michael's Church Santa's Best. It'll come in its original box with its styrofoam and everything. It's all ceramic. Obviously, it works. Here's what it looks like. It has no chips or cracks. It is humongous. Oh, I hear Dad coming down. I can tell by Benny being up. He had to potty. And then he was like, I'm just going to stay down here. So here he is. Here's the bottom. It's going to come with the bulb. So I'll pull it out and wrap it and stuff for you. And it's going to run for 10. Porcelain. Santa's Best. This is from 1994. And it'll be a box within a box situation. Do you guys hear the dogs running around? Lay down. Dad's the fun parent. They know when he's here, down. They can act a fool.
Don't make me make your mommy lay down.
Louis James, lay down. My husband tries to tell him to lay down. He just looks at him. And he's like, don't make me tell your mom. And then I say it and he lays down. That's my child, everybody. Okay. This is actually one of my favorite items today. I'm actually surprised I still have it. It's glass. It's made in Turkey. Yeah, definitely. Louis is like, I'm his alpha for sure. Like, he listens to me. Benny is the opposite, though. He listens to Dad. Which is okay. I'm happy with us splitting the duties. I don't need to be in charge of everybody.
The cats listen to no one.
Yeah, the cats do whatever they want. So it has a transfer of the cute little tree. It does smell slightly like cinnamon sticks because I had cinnamon sticks in here. If you guys like the smell of cinnamon sticks, I have in the Buy It Now, you get 3 little bundles of cinnamon sticks, and they're wrapped in like this really pretty burlap lace. They've got like a bell and I think a bell and a pine cone on them. They're all beautiful. You get 3 of them, I think for $4, and they're in the Buy It Now. So if anybody wants to grab those, I have multiples. So this is glass, little Turkish canister. Put your candy canes in here, peppermints, whatever, caramels. Put your Werthers in here. I'm a Werther's lover. Anybody else? Anybody else a grandma and love a cream saver or a Werther? Just me? Okay. That's fine. I don't even care. I embrace it. All right, here's another bell. Hey, Chloe. The Chewy Werthers absolutely are the bomb. Chloe, I didn't see you sneak in, friend. This one also has a box, but it's open. Here it is. So it sits in here like this, but I'll probably just wrap it and send it separate from the box unless you absolutely want the box. This one's marked Japan. It doesn't have its clanger anymore. The Whatnot was like, actually, you need to be here. So it's got a double-sided little tree display, and it doesn't have a clanger, but it does have a spot for it if you wanted to add one. No chips or cracks, really pretty. Japan bell. Bells are such classic Christmas decor, I feel like. Welcome to the party, girl. Chloe said she accidentally swiped out of the show she was in, and it just took her here.
The one that has decided.
I know. I was like, what not decided you needed to be here? I don't know. Not mad about it. It knew. Let me know if there's anything anybody wants to see. I have a million items in here, so I'm totally fine with hopping around. All right, this is actually, I upcycled this. It is actually a Pioneer Woman cutting board on this side. But on this side, I stained it. I put a dark decrepit dust on it. I put this big transfer. or not transfer, decoupage of the owl on the fireplace with the tree. These are IOD transfers. I freehand wrote the Noel, and then I added the little dried things. So anyways, you guys know I love a shelf background decor. So this one's gonna run for $5, upcycled by me. If you guys like upcycled items or just brainstorming how to use items other than their intended purpose, you'll want to bookmark November 14th. It's Not What You Think, holiday edition. I know Willow is in that show. And we are doing upcycles. You can either upcycle and sell the upcycle, or you can just have an item and then just talk about how you would upcycle it. You can do either one. But they have to have so many holiday ones. And it was really fun last time. And so we decided to do it again, add a little holiday flair. And then, spoiler alert, if this one goes well, we're going to do another one, and it's going to be the spring edition. My husband's mad that the dishes are in the dishwasher. Okay, so this one, I know, mad scientist. At first I thought he was hangry, and then I had dinner ready when he got home, and now he's still hangry, or still. Anyway, it says solid brass electric candle lamp. It plugs in and it is solar powered. We did test this and it does work. It comes on when it's dark in the room and it goes off when it's light in the room. So I'm going to send the bulb with it. He's been playing video games. Snug said time for video games. So this one's running for $3. If you like the solar ones, this one does plug in, but it doesn't have a battery that'll run out. If you want to put it in your window, I know a lot of people do that for the holidays. I have solar ones that I put in for the holiday. If you guys haven't seen the moon, go outside and look at the moon.
It's a beaver moon.
Like, go outside right now, go look at the moon and come back and tell me what it looks like, because Hub says it's a beaver moon, which means it's the closest the moon can be to us. It's super bright and super beautiful, and you can see lots of detail. I love the moon so much. How at the moon time, maybe that's the problem. Maybe it's our day for us to be werewolves.
It's a full moon.
I mean, I'm a vampire, so go let it out, Mr. Vibe. All right, this is another little wood primitive piece. Somebody made this out of a 2x4, you guys. Look at this. It's a bird, but it's a snowman. Someone did a great job. You know, I can't let, here comes Louie. You know, I can't let an artisan piece go. It literally is a 2x4 though. Like, I think he's cute. Add some more cotton to his beard, make him nice and fluffy. He's a great project piece. Running for $2. I actually thought that too, Snug. A beaver moon sounds like something a 12-year-old boy would make up.
I mean,
yeah. Doesn't it? I mean,
yeah.
Okay, but Snug said something earlier, and I can't remember what it was, what we were talking about. And I said there were so many innuendos. Do you remember, Snug, what it was?
No.
Someone remind me. It says torn between looking like a snack and eating one. Oh, yeah. It was a Arby's toy that's a sandwich. It's an Arby's sandwich, and he's got sunglasses on.
Okay.
And so she said something about, like, it looks like a mustache, but it's meat. And I was like, there's so many. I can't.
Oh, boy.
I am 12 years old. Okay. Anyway, this is a tea light holder. Speaking of that, speaking of nothing, it has the angels, guys, but it's got call outs. This one has no wings. This one's missing a wing. The one in the middle is protected, so she's great. But I think she's cute. It's Angels Have Heard on High. Kind of like the meat sweats. So it's running for just $1.
Oh my god.
This is a vintage vibe after dark, is what this is. Well, when it gets dark at 4:30, we get a little bit loony, okay? Even with the time change, I'm still like, it's too early.
I am simultaneously 6 and 60.
Yeah, literally. Always 6, always 60. Comes, like, I can hear him. He'll have gone up to bed, okay? And our room is right above the dining room. So, and our floors are very squeaky because our house was built in 1910. But, like, you can hear it. Listen. Anyway, so I can hear him get out of bed. And the way that he comes down the stairs to tell me a dad joke, I know it's coming before he even has left the bedroom. So he'll do that, but then he'll listen to like songs from the 30s that I've never heard of before. And he'll like get down. Okay. Grandpa. And then I roll my eyes and then he just laughs because that's apparently the point. And I'm like, okay. Here's this guy. This is a tapestry style table runner. And it is I know, it's literally. It's a winter street. I think it's really beautiful. Nighttime with this horse and carriage. So pretty. I'm a runner fan because I can't have full tablecloths usually unless I have a lot of heavy things on them because I have cats. So if I do a runner and then I have like a centerpiece and then you can just like flip it up when you're eating so it doesn't get dirty. Anyway, not always. Sometimes I'm just annoyed. I have this for just $3, y'all. $3 for the beautiful tapestry table runner. I know. It's from my clearance show and I never changed it back. I know. Sometimes he does. Sometimes. Okay. Let me know if there's anything you guys want to see. Everyone has left. They're like, this is an unhinged show. No, you didn't. What do you mean you ruined it? Do you hear him? I ruined it. I'm sorry. They're going to flick your ears. That's what they're going to do. If it's not unhinged, I'm out. See, Chloe, that's why you swiped in here. I think it's funny. That's really all that matters because it's my show, right? It's my show and I can do what I want as long as I'm abiding to Whatnot's rules. All right, this is a Whatnot swim instead of Adult Swim. This is Lily of the Valley. I've learned from Snug. And it's a cute little dish towel. No matter which way you fold it, you get a Lily of the Valley on one of the sides. Really pretty with the red. This one is just $3. Little vintage holiday towel. I am a themed towel girl. This one's like a linen. And if you were at my house tour, you know that I have themed Halloween towels. I'm the same with Christmas. The wolf ornaments are so cool. They're Bradford Exchange, I think. Bradford Exchange? That doesn't sound right. Nan Bar, thank you so much. That is your first purchase from me. My name is Emily. Welcome to the craziness. We put roses in the chat for first-time buyers. Welcome. Thank you for being here. I do themed shower curtains as well. Welcome, wahaha. Okay, this is a cut and sew card holder and ornament, I think. Is that what I said? Yeah, Santa ornament. I'm like, what did I say? So here's the ornament part. You get this little Santa ornament. These are cut and sew. There's your instructions. And then you also get, they call this a card holder. I don't know how you would do it. This doesn't have the instructions unless it's on the little piece. Oh, I love that. The Snug Bungalow is also a huge fan of Lily in the Valley. So we have Santa on the roof. He's just chilling, like he's trying to get his wits about him to jump down this chimney. And then we have an anthropomorphic moon, which is always my favorite. So you're gonna get the ornament piece and the set. This, according to the internet, is a Christmas card holder. So we're gonna run this for $3. If anybody likes that one. I like this just to be displayed though. I think this would be really pretty hung on a wall if you could frame it. Oh my gosh, did you guys see the cat? I didn't even see the cat. What you doing, Hubs? What's that? Oh, he's just chilling like cats do in the window. An apron, that's a great idea. All right, just double checking that there's no pre-bids. If you guys have requests, I can hop around as much as you want. If you're just coming in and you see something, especially like before 34, because I've already run it, please let me know. Number 35. So I have 2 sets of this. I have one that's a single and I have one that's a double. They're exactly the same. So this is the single, which means you just get one of the pattern. And it's to make a cloth. Oh, I have 4 and they're all a menace. So it's meant to be a cloth book that says Christmas memories. It also comes with, if I can get it unfolded properly, all of these little, like you would cut these out as the pages. These beautiful little, so I think you have 6 of them total. So this is the single. I also have one that's a double, so you get 2 of them. I don't know why they had multiples of them on these, but so this is the single. If anybody wants to make their own cloth Christmas memories book, the book is kind of fun. Okay. Can you hand me over there the rectangular piece? It should be on top. It's the one that's not stiff. Yeah. Chloe, you shopping in the bin? All right, this is the little applique and lace dresser scarf. I think it's this one. Here's the applique pieces. They're on either side. How pretty would this be on your dresser top? Little vanity tray in the middle. It does have a little stain. Let's see if I can get it to show up right there. Right there. And then you've got the lace all the way around. Really pretty little piece. So this one's gonna run for $3. If anyone likes the applique and the lace, it's very feminine. Yeah, OxiClean, just give it a good soak. I did not soak this, so maybe even Dawn dish soap. It can do wonders in a soak. Did you just put the battery in one for you and not for me?
They come with batteries?
There was only, oh, you just get one extra battery? Oh, okay. Okay, I'm not going to run the Christmas memories double because nobody wanted the single. So just let me know if you want me to run that. I'm happy to do so. 38 is the cherub. This is my favorite fabric that I have tonight. This is not a cut and sew. This is just a fabric piece. And the square looks like this. So you've got the Noel in the middle, and then you've got the cherubs and the doves all the way around. But I love the cherub. And then the little dove. So Chloe, There was a humongous framed print of your cherubs in the auction. Was that last week? And nobody bid on it. And I almost grabbed it for you, but it was like 36 inches wide. And I was like, I don't know how I'm going to ship that to her. I could have got it for $2 because nobody bid on it. I find those cherubs everywhere. I know. I mean, what? Sorry, I got to take a vacation. I got to go meet Chloe. Got to go down to the East Coast. Okay, this one's going to run for 3. Oh, and let me give you a measurement because this is fabric and not a pattern. So might be nice to know how much you're actually getting. No, it's the ones with the cherubs that are like this and they're like looking up and they're like moody. There's 2 of them usually. They're from the 2000s. All right, so you get roughly 46 inches. That's wide. 46 inches wide by, I know, we talked about it because Snug's out there, Mama Hens is out there, Bobby's out there. By 70. 48 by 70 is what you're getting of this fabric. Little Noel and cherub fabric. 48 wide by 70 long. And I just think it is the prettiest. Oops, I have it upside down. Prettiest little piece to make pillows or a little blanket. We've met 3 of our Whatnot friends. 3 Whatnot sellers. 4 if you count like buyer and seller. Because Must Have is also on the app, but she's not a seller. We've met Annie, we met Timeless and Tuesday and Must Have. Okay. Where'd I go? Here's this other runner that I can't believe I still have. This one's also tapestry style. It looks like this. I have it in half right now. It is long enough for our farmhouse table, so it's long. And it's got a green tassel on both ends. The other side. Someone actually just told me that they couldn't be in the Christmas and December raid train because they were doing a Whatnot meetup that day. And I was like,
That's cool.
where are you? Yes, I can run the placemats again. Absolutely. So this one's going to run for 10 and then I'll do that. Do you want 2 or 4? Because I can just run all 4 if you want 4. I think this is a beautiful runner and I don't know how I still have it. I've even had it in the bin for like ever. I know. I didn't get invited either. It's okay. It's okay. Why is that muted? Oh, probably because you said Amex. They probably don't like that. Who has an Amex black card and a
Airbnb?
Airbnb, yeah. Airbnb mansion and we can Venmo them. How about who has a sugar daddy that can just fund that? Can we get on that? I don't.
That's the red word.
Oh, Venmo. Mm-hmm. Okay, Nanbar, do you want 2 or do you want 4 of these? Someone take one for the team. 4. Okay, I'm gonna do all 4 for 5. Let me just adjust the quantity real quick. That way it'll take them out automatically. So we'll do all 4 of them for 5. There you go. Yeah, for real.
You could probably buy some sort of mansion on Amazon.
In St. Louis, it could be anywhere. Thank you, Nanbar. We probably know someone who knows someone. We could ask Michael. We have an inn at Caesars. Right? He's still at Caesars, right?
Yeah, he works for Caesars.
Just saying, like Caesar's Palace. We have a hotel here that's owned by Caesars. Bobby has acres. We could yurt it. Just bring a tent. It's fine. We'll tent camp.
Oh, you left the tent.
Every time we've tent camped, it's been fabulous. Let me tell you. By fabulous, I mean I never ever want to do it again. As much as I like airing up mattresses twice and moving whole tents around in the middle of nowhere at 11 o'clock at night.
You had listened to me
And
the first
also,
time, we wouldn't have that problem.
And also, then the second time we went tent camping, it rained, and that's how we found out that our tent had a leak. Not because we were getting rained on, but because we took Louie, who was in the kennel, and all we heard in the middle of the night was, hmm, hmm, hmm. And I'm like, what? I go over there, and it's dripping on him. Never again. Hey, you two, knock it off. I hate everyone in this house right now.
What I do?
You're existing angrily.
Bye.
Bye, he said. Bye. He even turned the light out. Hey, Timeless. Welcome to the Unhinged Show.
I've been banished.
No, you haven't. I'm trying to sell stuff, but also.
I know. I'm banishing him.
I love you too. Okay. I'm trying to find the one that has the call out. Here it is. These have a lot going on. Yeah, I hate everyone in this house right now. Hey, Timeless. So these are Jasco, Taiwan, and they have a lot going on. They're a bell. Are you going up there like for good?
Yeah.
Oh.
What you need?
Nothing. I just thought you wanted to hang out with us, but that's fine. I hurt his feelings. He only has like 2 feelings. So these are a bell and a napkin ring. They're little angels. And they are Jasco. They all have their little markings. He's putting himself in timeout, as we like to say. This one does have a chip. 2 feelings.
Yep.
Just like I have 2 patients. He has two feelings. Hungry and angry. All right, so I'm running the 4 of these for 8. Chloe said we like dad jokes. Come back. And then Cassie said he at least has one for each of the animals. Well, each of the dogs. So we have 6 animals. Anyway, these are running. You have the same 2 feelings, Snug? No. So these are running. You get 4 of them for 8. One does have a chip in the back. They are Jasco bells and napkin rings, because when you need to get your napkin off and on your lap, then you can summon the waiter, I guess. I'm never going to get through these 80 items, you guys. When you need to get your napkin off, like out of the ring into your lap. Impatience and hunger. Yeah, that's a good one. Someone's growling. So Trix likes to get up underneath we have a tablecloth on right now. So she gets up underneath the tablecloth on the bench. And then when people walk by or we walk by, she'll like claw at you. She's such a dick. Anyway. Okay, so I had 3 of these guys and only 1 is left because, how it happens when I have sets. I'm left with the last one. So these are old world style Santas, and they are pewter. So they have a lot of weight. Hi. What dad joke do you have? No, say it out loud. Say it out loud. You should see his face right now. He's like gonna explode.
Why do seagulls fly over the ocean?
Why do seagulls fly over the ocean? Don't answer yet. We need to see what they say. He's going to explode. For bread. Don't. Anyone else? Because?
Because if they flew over the beach, we call them bagels.
You heard that right. Guys, I married this. This is the dad jokes portion of the show. Bagels. Because if they flew over the beach, we call them bagels. Guys, I don't. Oh man. Thank you so much for the raid, Vintage Flair. Thank you for bringing your friends over. I hope you know what you're in for. Just kidding. I'm going to run a giveaway in your honor. I hope you had a great show. The giveaways tonight are antique Christmas cards. Everybody get in there. My name is Emily. I am Vintage Vibe Treasures. I'm running Christmas tonight. I have a ton of stuff in the auction tab. I've capped shipping at $9.21. Please let me know if there's anything I can show you. We're just running down the line right now and having a good old hoot nanny time. I also have a buy it now, all the things. So get in there. Thank you so much for bringing your friends over. I hope it was great. We were a little crazy tonight. Sorry in advance. But I hope you'll stay and hang out with us. All right, this is going to run. This is a pewter old world Santa. I only have one left. It's the middle one in the photo. And it is a kind of a heavy piece, you guys. It's got some wear. Historically, I'm always left with the last one of a set. So we're going to run this one for $3. If I don't run them as a set, I'm usually left with the last one. If there's anything you guys want me to hop to, please let me know. I've run up to number 41, but I'm happy to run anything. Ellen, last second swipe. Thank you so much. Thank you for your first purchase. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. We put roses in the chat for first-time buyers. Yeah, if you have a specific number, let me know because I think there's a bunch at the end of the list. Otherwise, I will run all of them when I get down there. But if there's one you want me to jump to, let me know. I have several vintage pins today. All right. I've got crafty bits. I've got linens. I have vintage decor. All right. This is a 'Twas the Night Before Christmas cut and sew. I got to make sure I have the right one. My computer is jumping around. Okay. So this one has the burlap. Here it is. I have a lot of these cut and sew pieces tonight. Little crafty projects. You have kids coming home for the Thanksgiving holiday. These are kind of fun to do with them because they're simple, but this makes this little guy, little Santa. And you get all the pieces. The instructions are on this side. And you actually get it twice. So you can do it twice. I just watched the Where Have You Been? I know it's actually jazz piano or jazz instrumental Christmas songs because that's the only Christmas I can do right now. All right, $3 on this guy. Little Santa. If anybody wants to cut and sew their own little, he's cute. Okay. Making a stack of the ran linens over there. All right, number 43 is the Party Light candle holder. So this one is by Party Light. Little candle holder. And it's got the snowmen holding hands, little cutie pies. So $3 on this guy. We're all on our best behavior now. And this one doesn't have any chips or cracks. It's like a resin. Okay. Yeah, we have to rehinge ourselves from being unhinged. All right, this is a metal and glass. The insert is frosted glass. The outside is metal with feet. Little tea light holder. You guys have 39 seconds on the giveaway for an antique Christmas card. Make sure you guys get in there. This is going to run for 2. I know. I had more too. I actually was surprised. I had a show earlier and I had Christmas jewelry and it was a big hit. Your train derailed. Well, you're in the right place if you derailed to here. 10 seconds on the giveaway, friends. There's 27 of you in here and only 14 of you in the Gibby. It's discounted shipping and a free card for you. Who's gonna get it? Chloe. You got that. Okay, these are really fun. I actually got these from Unicorn Dust Designs last year. They're all different. So I have 6 different kinds. I'm going to do 6 and 6. Or 3 and 3, sorry. 3 and 3, because that's the easiest way. So these are paper gift boxes. Some of them have wear, but they are also on a string if you want to use them as an ornament. They're vintage inspired. A lot of the graphics are from old paper. So you have number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's the first set. And they're $3 a piece. If anybody wants any of these, let me know. If not, we'll run the other set and then we'll move along. I don't think so. I think they come flat and you fold them up yourself. Here's number 1. And guys, he's in blue here, and blue, Santa's not in red are worth more money for paper buyers, just so you know. Here's number 2. And here's number 3, Bellatrix. I'm gonna pull her tail. Okay, this one's gonna run for 3. You get to pick which one you want. 1, 2, 3. I like this one. Bellatrix. Okay. You guys let me know what you figure out. All right, we are moving on to number 46. Thank you guys for your patience and for hanging out with me tonight. Oh, these are the stockings. Okay, so I have 2 different kinds, like 2 different sets. These are the knitted ones. And then I have some that are just like vintage fabrics. So we have the very long penguin, number 1. The bear is number 2. The dog bones is number 3. This one's also very long. Stick all of the little treats in there. And then the Santa is number 4. There's Santa. So you get to pick one. If anyone likes any of those, we have Santa, the dog bones, the teddy bear, and the knitted penguins. Okay, and they are all vintage from what I can tell. $47 is the other kind. So I have a tapestry one with the snowman and the bunnies. I have a felt one with the bear. And then I have this quilted one. It does have an M on it, but I think this one's my favorite. So we're going to run these. You get to pick for 3. Either the heart wreath one the felt one. It's Chloe. That's funny. Okay, we have another cutted, really? Cut and sew. This is a giant Santa. Here's what he looks like when he's done. I talk good. I'm a the goodest talker. Okay. Here's what he looks like when he's done. He's so cute. And they have like, it's the hugest one ever. Professor Dumbledore. Okay. This is for a huge Santa. For $3. I know. I have so many of them. I'm just not, me too. I'm not talented enough to do this. I actually probably could. I just don't have the patience. It's not one of my two feelings. You know? I got hot glue. I got fabric glue. Will that work? So I remember last year Cassie was looking for a Christmas tree skirt. And I almost sold her a vintage one, and then she ended up finding one. This one's not vintage. This one is from Target, maybe 5 years ago. And we can't have a tree because we have cats. So I got rid of the tree, and now I'm getting rid of the skirt. It is like a gray and cream striped. It's got Velcro to hold it together. I will give you a size. And then it's got like the white trim. So if anybody needs a tree skirt, this size does matter. I will, I have it. This is 52 inches in diameter. So this is for a large, I mean, we had a 6-foot tree and it was for that. So it's like wool. Wait, a book holder. Oh yeah, the recipe book holder. So this one is running for 12. This one is new-ish. I mean, I'm the only one who's owned it. But, and it's for a large tree. Okay. Yeah, bookmark my shows if you like being unhinged like this. All right, this piece I got from Thrift with Lisa B. And I got it because I got from Snug a bunch of like wooden elf ladder climbers. They have like hooks on their feet and hands, and they're meant to go on a ladder. And I thought that this was going to work for that, and it didn't. These rungs are too fat. So it still has its tag. It is 18 inches tall by 9.5 inches. I love to fold laundry, Snug. So 18 inches tall by 9.5 inches wide. It's from 2017 Hobby Lobby. No, I really do. And it's a little wooden ladder. So I'm running it for what I paid for it, which is 12. Hubs washes it, dries it, and brings it up to me, and then I fold it and put it away. That's how we tackle laundry. Yeah. He hates it too. I also do the dishes and the meal prep. And I do the grocery order, but he goes to go get it. And I usually do most of the cooking. He does trash, vacuuming. His litter boxes, I do my litter boxes. Because we both had 2 cats before we got together, so. Okay, I had a set of ice skates that sold earlier, but I still have this single glittered one. This one's been glittered. Glittered, and it has no laces. This would be so cute in front of a sleigh. You can add laces to it. Amy would love this. So I'm just running it for 8. It has been zhuzhed up a bit. My husband doesn't want to match his socks. He like has all the same socks but like different colors, and he doesn't care like if the colors match. And I'm like, that's not okay. They come in pairs for a reason. That's one of my favorite parts to do is the socks. I get mad when he does it instead of me. I'm like, you're taking it away from me. Yeah, I used to do that and now I can't do it. Okay, this is for a wreath. Anybody like this wreath? It even gives you the bottom to make a bow for it. So this one's gonna run for $3. And guys, the photos are gonna do you way more justice than I can show you. Look, this one's got spider web. Like, is it Halloween or Christmas? I don't know. I'm not judging. You do whatever you want. All right, we have the children's apron, gingerbread apron. It's definitely for a child. It's got the little gingerbreads for when your kids want to help you make Christmas cookies, right? It has eyelet lace trim and it's in good, clean condition. Ties around the waist and the neck. It's going to run for $5. Really cute for a kid who wants to help make cookies or help make Thanksgiving dinner or whatever. They got to have their own apron, right? It makes them feel special, like they've got a place and a task. Okay, I promise that I don't have very many more of these. I'm going to put them in my Crafty Bitch show too. This one is really large as well. Oh, this makes the bear stocking. So there's what this one makes. The bear stocking. So this one's going to run for $3. Again, photo will give you more details. It's humongous. I didn't have a floor space big enough to photograph it properly. My mom is not a cook, but I definitely cook way more than she does. Okay. These are Italian angels, and I think I'm just going to run a couple of them because I have 10 of them. I have one that's standing, one cymbal player, one drummer, and then I have a bunch of violin players. So they are paper mache and they are beautiful. These retail between $40 and $70 on other sites. Here are the wings. It's really hard to find them with their wings all intact. The Made in Italy sticker. These all have their Made in Italy sticker and they all have their wings intact, which is a big deal. This is the only one I have that's standing. They also all have their metal loop for hanging. Yeah. Sold comps online are between $40 and $70. Thank you so much, Inner Element. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit. I appreciate you. I saw that you bookmarked my shows. I appreciate it. So I'm running them for $10 a piece, which is a steal of a deal on these. So I'm just going to run a couple of them individually instead of doing a you pick. But the 4 that are pictured there are the 4 types I have. The one that's got the violin, I have many of that one. The other ones, that's the only one. So I'm going to run this one for 10. These are very sought after. Made in Italy, paper mache. And if nobody wants them, I'll just run a couple and then we'll move on. Okay. So then, let's see. Here's the one I have a bunch of different colors of skirt. Night Snug. See you on the flip side. We'll have good luck at the bins tomorrow. So she's kind of arched her back. She's flying. Here's her wings. Her Made in Italy stickers on that side. She does have her loop back in here. And she's, they can't hang for the actual What Not Swim. And she's playing the violin. I also watch true crime and read true crime before bed. Good night, Chloe. Thanks for hanging out. All right, this is going to run for 10. And I have many different ones of this one. Hub set the worst trend ever by going to bed. The thing is, he says he's so tired and has to go to bed, and then he'll lay in bed for like an hour on his phone, just like judging me. Yeah, he did. Just call him Peter Pan or something. Okay, this is the last one I think of these projects. Me too, Angie. Me too. And I like to I wake up fairly early. Like I'll wake up around 7 and then I like to bed rot in the morning before I get up. Louis always comes up and lays with me in the morning. When Hubs gets up to feed everyone, he lets him up there. And then we bed rot. It's so good. All right, this one is for a tree skirt. It actually has the batting already on it. So one step's already done for you. And it also is for a stocking. So this one is the fruit. It is 8:25 here. I am in Central Time. I'm in St. Louis, so right in the middle of the country. So this one's running for 4 because it's already got the batting on it. It is a really pretty design, though. And even like, so I've done like pop-up paper shows, which I usually go pretty late for that because paper people are later. They like to stay up later. I still like after a show, I have to like sit and decompress for a while. You're in Central Illinois. I was born in Peoria. I don't know how far you are from that. Okay, we're to the jewelry, you guys. Okay, this is the Dove. It is enamel and metal, and it's got a couple little rhinestones. I also went to Western Illinois University, and my parents still live right across the river. We go see them a lot, and we are planning to move back to Illinois in 2027. So this one's going to run, everything's running for $1 unless it's marked. I think I only have one jewelry item that's not $1 right now. Little Dove pen. Pin, not pen. It's so pretty. I know. We got to get out of Missouri. Thank you so much, Nan Bar. Okay. Next, we have a You Pick. My computer likes to just scroll back up wherever it wants to. So I have multiple packs of this. I have multiples of the red, the green, and the tree. But I only have one of the red, the green, and the bear. So we are going to run for $1. You get to pick. They're for pierced ears, cute little studs. You have the tree or the bear. I might use these as givvies later if they don't sell. We are to the jewelry portion of the catalog. If there's something you guys want to see and you're just joining, please let me know. You can either put a pre-bid on it or you could put the number in the chat. Here is the tree. Let me just make sure it's not missing any stones. I did try to check. Yeah, it looks like they're there. Brushed gold with the rhinestones. Running for $1. I've been to Virginia. I've been to South Carolina. I've been to Maryland, Washington, D.C., New Hampshire. Thank you, Nan Bar. like up farther. I've been to more like Connecticut and that. We had a program in my college years where spring break, we traveled the country and did volunteer work. So I did that 3 years in a row. So I got to see a lot of the country doing that. All right, these are enamel little Christmas tree earrings. They are pierced. So we're gonna run these for $1. When I get to the really tiny ones, I'll have to turn you around. Cute little tree. Yeah, I was. I never really was a partier. I mean, I was, but not like spring break partying. Like that was too much work for me. I was more of a house party girl. I was in a sorority my freshman year. Okay, these are homemade and they're so cute. Made out of a bottle cap. So these are going to run for $1. $1. Little snowman bottle cap. Guys. Welcome in, friends. Welcome to the Christmas show. I am doing jewelry right now, but I have lots of vintage decor as well. So please take a look. Let me know if there's anything I can show you. These are, this is a corded little snowman. It says Merry all the way around. This one is marked AJMC. Not sure what that means, but I would change out the cord probably. But he's going to run for just $1. He's got some weight to him. See, I never got caught doing anything like that. Parties got raided. I never wanted to mess with it. Okay. Yeah. Police raided it. Okay, these are rhinestone tree earrings. I like these. They're very sparkly. The star, it's up top, is also rhinestoned. No markings on these. Just really cute. $1. Oh, Cassie, I sent you your plate. In the one where with the Fenton. You got the Fenton and like an ashtray, and I sent the plate with that as well. So it's on its way to you. All right, this is a vintage Russ. Little teddy pin. He's coming out of the present. It is marked Russ on the back. But he's just $1. If anybody likes him. Little Russ pin. And then we have the snowman. So this one is silver and gold tone. His mittens, cane, hat, and scarf are gold tone. There is a small break on his cane. I think it was supposed to be like a candy cane. But it is all metal. And you can't really tell if you're not looking for it. And that one's running for $1. If anybody likes him. No marking. It's just a little cutie pie. I like this one too. This is a little gold tone wreath. He, I think, probably had a rhinestone in the center there, but it's not something that detracts, I don't think. Here's the back. Yeah, don't forget to buy it now, guys. There are Christmas in there. There's gift ideas in there. There's smalls and crafty bits. And if you're at free shipping, you won't pay any more in shipping. So fill your box. Take advantage. Thank you, Nanbar. All right. These are actually clip-ons, which is nice because not everybody likes pierced earrings. Ooh, Nambar, you unlocked a coupon. Make sure you go up there and grab it. I'm going to try to do this. So these are clips. I'm going to run these for $1. Little enamel bells with a rhinestone, and they are clip-ons. Little clip-on earrings. I don't have too many clip-ons tonight. I don't sell jewelry anymore, but I had a lot of this Christmas stuff, Christmas jewelry and my Christmas stuff. So when I was going through stuff, I was like, I'm going to just put this in the Christmas show. These are hoops with the bow in the middle. These are really pretty. Silver tone with a red bow. These are pierced. Yeah, I had like 365 people in my class. All right, these are all snowmen earrings. And you get to choose. So we have number 1 is the white that's like iridescent. Number 2 is the gold tone that has like an actual scarf. And number 3 is the plain pearl. So you get to pick. Oh my gosh, my computer keeps scrolling up. You get to choose which one you want. We have the pearlescent, the gold, or the regular. Okay. Then we have Happy Birthday, Jesus. Happy Birthday, Jesus, and the J is a candy cane. That one is running for $1. It has a pin back. No mark. Oh, wait. This one is marked OLIT, O-L-I-T. And then we have the snowman clip-ons. These are really pretty. All right, here are the clip-ons, pearl, rhinestone, clip-on earrings. They do have the pad on both of them. Running for $1. Little snowmen. I know, they're so pretty. If you like clip-ons, these are cute. All right, then we have the big angel pin. Brushed gold angel pin, really pretty for a lapel or something like that. So that one is running. I'm going to skip the 2 sets of smalls because I'm not set up to do it really. If anybody wants to see those, the studs or the thank you Willow or the small angel pins, let me know. This is a large bell pin. Lots of rhinestones. An enamel on top of a gold tone. No markings on this one. And it's like hammered on the back. $1. $1 on the large bell. I think this one's pretty. These are really good if you're making homemade wrapping. A lot of people use scarves, hankies, or towels as like wrappings. So if you had, for example, if you had like this, you laid it down, put your little gift inside the middle, draw up all of the corners, draw up all the corners. I know this is terrible because it's It's not on a thing. You can attach a brooch here to make a cute little fastener and then floof all of the ends. And it makes a cute little gift wrapping. Thank you so much, Nanbar, for that. All right, this one's handmade. Little beaded Christmas trees. We used to do projects like this in Latchkey. After school, I was a Latchkey kid. I know that's a shocker to nobody. All right, running for $1. We're almost done, guys, and then I'll go back through the stuff that has bookmarks, and then we'll be done. If there's anything you guys want me to show you or jump to, let me know, because if it doesn't have a bookmark, I will not be running it again tonight. All right, this one is Silvertone. Silvertone with the rhinestones. Really cute. The bottom is a little bit lopsided. So this one's going to run for $1. I mean, my mom was a single mom, so she didn't have much of a choice. I liked Latchkey, though. I feel like I learned a lot of life skills. All right, we have a Jewish star pin. It could also be a pendant. It has a loop for a pendant as well. Got to represent our Jewish friends. It is Silvertone and it has some wear. It needs to be shined up. If anyone likes the Jewish star. And then lastly, we have the Hong Kong snowman. He is very vintage. He's got some wear to his enamel. And he is marked made in Hong Kong on the back. But he is so cute. So this one's going to run for $3. I love him. He's just so jolly. Every living being is asleep except me. Thank you, Brandy. That's coming to you, friend. All right. That's the whole catalog, you guys. We made it. We're going to go through the items that have bookmarks. If there's anything you guys want to see, now's your moment. Okay, everybody on this floor is asleep except me. I always go through and do the stuff that has bookmarks a second time, because if you bookmark something, you'll get notified when the seller pins it. And so I want to give those people Tuesday. I will be because they are worth a lot of money. But I got them for a really good deal, so I can afford to run them here first. I paid that for all of them. So but anyway, if you bookmark an item, you get notified when it's pinned. So you can give them a chance to come in the room and maybe bid if they are interested. So I always like to hit those a second time. So this is the first item that has a bookmark. It is a Yankee Candle resin candle holder. I know, it's so good. Yeah, no, not the angels. It was that house, but she was hugging me over the big statues. You guys, I don't know if you were here when I told this story the other night, but we went to an auction pickup. I do an online auction every week. That's not a secret. It's where I get probably 80 to 90% of my inventory. And this every once in a while they'll do like a house clean out or an estate sale instead of like an auction. And so you have to go to the house to pick up your stuff. And this was at a house, and the person who owned the house who died, her daughter was at the pickup, which I don't know why you would want to be there in that scenario. And also I don't know why the company would have wanted her to be there. I don't know what the situation was. But I had bought these big statues. If you guys were in my show yesterday, you saw them. So they were like gathering them all and bringing them and setting them to me on the table. And I was standing at the table and I had them in front of me, and she comes up to me and she's crying, and she like laid on me to hug me, like laid. Which I am not a hugger. I don't like to be touched by people that I don't know. Especially, I usually don't like to be hugged by people I do know. I'm just not I don't like to be touched like that. And she was like, take care of them and love them like she did. And I know my face was like, what are you doing, lady? Anyway, I mean, I just feel like I wouldn't want to be there in that scenario. You've already gone through the house at that point when they come in. Anyway, I did not have a lot of sympathy, and that's why I don't like to go in those situations. Anyway, this is a Yankee Candle holder. It literally probably was that emoji. And it looks like Mittens holding a candle. My face has subtitles. I can't help it. It's got captions, even when I'm minding my manners. All right, $6 on this guy. I love the texture of all of the mittens. I think that that's a really nice detail. Okay. I'm going back through the stuff that has bookmarks. If you see something in the catalog that you'd like me to show, please don't hesitate to shout it out. I'm happy to hop around as much as you want. This baby, who I thought I was going to sell immediately, is still here. It's got a couple call outs. We've got one here and one here. But she is just a little cutie, little snow baby poinsettia on a pot. So this one's going to run for $3, you guys. $3. She's got a couple call outs, but she's cute. Look at the eyelashes. Phenomenal. Okay. I'll set her to the side. And then this guy has a bookmark. This guy's so cute. I love a primitive moment. Here he is, wooden little candle holder, painted with the Santa. The back says Merry Christmas. And it's got the little insert. You can take it out. You always could take this out and use it as a riser, like Tuesday said. So this one's going to run for $2. I just love his face and his little belly, and he's holding the heart. Little primitive moment. All right. I'm going to skip the patterns. You guys let me know if there's a pattern you want to see. I am happy to do that, but they take a lot of time. So if you're not here in the room to see them again. All right, you get to choose between the bells. The snowman does not have a clanger. The little bow up top, and they're singing carols. They're like a bisque porcelain. And then you've got Santa. Santa does have his clanger. So you get to choose whichever one you want. Santa that has the clanger, or the snowman that does not, for $3. These are so cute to decorate. Thank you, Tuesday. Have a good night. I'll be following you shortly. Won't be too long now. I have a lot of photos to sit and add tonight still. All right, this one's got a bookmark. Someone needs to grab this so that I don't keep it. This is a glass container with a tree transfer on it. It is made in Turkey. It's got its little sticker on the back. Really nice seal. It smells like cinnamon sticks because I had cinnamon sticks in there. I have cinnamon stick bundles in the Buy It Now. If you're interested in those, you get 3 little ornaments. It's a trio of cinnamon sticks wrapped in like burlap lace, and then it's got a bell and a pine cone on it. They're really pretty. They're in the Buy It Now, but that one is running for $3. Put your candy canes in here, your peppermints. Could definitely put cinnamon sticks in here, whatever you want. Thank you, Brandy. Thanks for taking that so I didn't have to keep it. Okay. Up next is the little primitive Santa. You're welcome. He's made out of a 2x4. He just needs a little floof, a little zhuzhing to his beard. Look at his sweet face. And then you've got the bird like the little bird parrot, but it's a snowman. He's cute. Little zhuzh, and then he'd be perfect to look over your room, make sure it's safe on Christmas Eve. He's running for just 2, but he's made out of a literal 2x4. Someone did a great job. You know, I have to say, if every artisan made peace I find, can't let him go. Hi from St. Louis. It's so nice of you to drop by. Liz, the flower lady. Nice to meet you. My name is Emily. You can call me Emily or Vibe or Vintage Vibe or whatever you want. All right, we have this baby with a bookmark. I've been through the whole catalog. I'm just going through a second time things that have a bookmark. So if you have something in there you want to see, please holler it out. This one has call outs. It's missing some wings. She's missing both wings. She's missing one wing, but from the front, they're still really good. And if anybody wants to save them, they're just $1. $1. As is little Hark the Herald Angels Sing or whatever. Angels Have We Heard on High. Whatever it's called. Words get hard at this point in the night. All right. Moving along to the next item that has a bookmark. I am skipping the patterns, guys, but if there's something you want to see, please let me know. Let's do this table runner because it's adorable and I don't know why I still have it. I just think it's the most gorgeous thing, and I already have my table set up, otherwise I'd keep it. So it's got books and poinsettias and candles. Here's the other side. And it has the tassels on both ends. It runs about 70 inches, and it's just really pretty. So this one's gonna run for 10. If anybody wants to add this one to their box for their table or buffet or whatever surface. I love it. I think it's gorgeous. All right. Up next, we have the Party Light candle holder. This one is by Party Light. You got the snowmen holding hands. This one's going to run for 3. If there's any interest in this one. Great condition by Party Light. Okay. And we've got this box. This one is frosted glass and metal. And this one is for my personal collection. It looks really pretty with a tea light in it. But it's going to run for just $2. Metal with the feet and then the frosted glass. And that one is running. All right, we have the You Pick stockings next. I have 2 different kinds. I've got the knitted ones. And I've got the other vintage, like quilted ones. So you get to pick one. We have the dog bones, Santa, the teddy bear, or the penguin knitted ones. You get to pick one for $2. Vintage knitted stockings. I like the teddy bear one. All right. And then the other set are like the quilted ones. Where'd I put them? You just have them in my hand. Y'all, I'm going crazy. Here they are. So you have the tapestry snowman. You've got the quilted one that's got the M, or you have the felt teddy bear. So these are winner picks 1 for 3. If anybody likes any of these guys, This one's double-sided. And then you have the tapestry. Okay. Next item with a bookmark. I think that might be it, you guys. Oh, happy birthday, Jesus. This little pin says happy birthday, Jesus on it. And the J is a candy cane. I'm going to go ahead and run a final giveaway. Everybody get in there. It is for a vintage Christmas card. It will be vintage or antique, and it will be a Christmas postcard. If you have shopped tonight and you've unlocked free shipping, check out the Buy It Now, see if there's anything in there you want to grab. I will be pulling that early, so make sure that you get in there. And I think that, oh, this one's got a bookmark. Let's do this one really quick. This little tree. This is a silver tone tree. Hey, Ash. It's got the green and red rhinestones on it. That one's running for just $1. The Givey's running for a vintage Christmas card. So get in there. I will be pulling it early before we raid into somebody. That is it. Last call for any requests, pre-bids, offers out of the bin. I take any offers $5 or more in the Buy It Now. So get in there, see if there's anything you want to grab. Again, I am off tomorrow, but on Friday, I have small size shindig. It is all items 6 inches or smaller. I've got about 40 items listed in there already, and I'm going to add tonight about another 40. And it's an hour show, but I'm in the morning. So if you can't be there, put your pre-bids in. It's going to be a wild one. I have all of the stockings left. I have this set of 3. So you just let me know which set you want me to run. I have the tapestry, the quilted one that has the M on one side, and the teddy bear. That one's felt. And then I have the 4 knitted ones. I've got the dog bones, the Santa, the teddy bear, and the penguins. So they're 2 different sets, the knitted ones or the other vintage ones. So just let me know which one you want me to run. I see your offer, Brandy. I'm going to grab that. Yeah, of course. Let me do this offer really quick. Oh yeah, the candle ring. It's so good. Let me accept that. Confirm. It takes just a second for that to go through. Thank you so much, Brandy, for that offer. Here's the penguin. He is long. And he's got 2 little ball danglies. And it feels like there's a lot going on like it down in here. There's no liner or anything, but I don't see any call outs or anything like that. Really cute. Yeah, of course. Happy to run him. He's just $2. There you go. He's running. Everybody get in the Givey if you're just joining. It's for an antique Christmas postcard. Let me know if there's anything I can show you out of the auction tab. We are wrapping up. Thank you, Ash. That one's coming to you, friend. Thanks for coming to shop with me tonight. Make sure you get your coupon. Check out the Buy It Now. See if there's anything in the Buy It Now you want to grab. I do take offers on anything over $5. Otherwise, I'm going to pull this and we're going to go raid someone. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me tonight. I will have at least 2 more Christmas shows, and probably many of my clearance shows will have Christmas as well. Thank you, Brandy, for getting the cinnamon sticks. Yeah, of course. I've got a minute. I can let that Givey run out. No worries at all. If there's anything you guys want to grab. I've got some really fun like gift ideas and crafty bits in the Buy It Now. But I will have this stuff in probably a lot of my clearance shows because I am looking to move a lot of this stuff out of the house because I'm getting ready to go through my own personal stuff. And that I know for Halloween I had a lot of personal stuff to add to the catalog. So I got to get rid of what I already have. A lot of the stuff I've had since last year. I tried to sell it last year too. So if I haven't sold it in 2 years, it's got to go. Some of it will be around because I haven't shown it that much, but let me know if there's anything else. Otherwise, we'll find someone to raid. Anybody knows anyone good on in vintage decor, let me know. Willow! Are there really? Who's on? Snowman clip-on earrings. Absolutely. You got it. These are so cute. Snowman. Ooh, Dudley's on. Ashley like the antique rehomer. Is she doing that brass and whatever beauties? What's it called? The train by Evergreen Estate. What's Dudley doing? All right, here are the clip-on snowman earrings. They've got the pearl and the rhinestone, the gold tone with the scarf and the hat. I just think they're so cute. So these are gonna run for $1. $1. Oh, moving, so yeah. Yeah, I know she's getting ready to move. Thank you, Brandy. I appreciate you. All right, anything else that I can get anybody before we go? Thank you all for hanging out, finding some goodies. I hope everyone's getting their Christmas shopping done and their decor shopped for. If you haven't yet, follow me. What do I have on it? Coca-Cola. Yeah, 6. Yeah, if you just send it to me in an offer, Ash, that should be 20% off, I think. And I'll accept it. Cassie, who's Ashley? Oh, the antique rehomer. That's who brought you over. I was brought over by the Hodgepodge place. I still watch her when she's on almost every morning. She's really good to have on in the background when I'm packing and stuff. I know. I only have, well, we're not doing presents this year for each other because we're going on a cruise in February. December is really a crazy month for us. It's Louie's birthday. It's my birthday. It's our anniversary. It's Christmas. So we usually just do one big thing like around the end of the year, and it's to celebrate everything. So this year we decided to go on a cruise, but we're going with my parents and they wanted to go in February. So we're going in February. We don't usually do gifts for each other. My parents usually do a stocking for us, and then we'll get the boys something. There it is. And then yeah. I love this Coca-Cola sign so much. I've had her for a while, and I just think she's so cool. I love a pretty lady. I know, it's so good, right? All of these goodies will come out to you on Friday. All right, we're gonna find someone to raid. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, shopping the bin, all the things. I'll see you guys on Friday for Small Size Shindig. Everybody go over there and see if there's anything they want to put pre-bids on currently, and make sure you bookmark it to check back because there will be more after tonight. All right, I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much. Thanks for hanging out with me. We're gonna find. I think I'm gonna raid Deadly. I love Lindsay at Deadly Rose Originals. Let's go say hi to her. Put roses in the chat. Thank you so much. Bye.